Afternoon all, just a quick demonstration of what I've had to do to get rid of noise using the SDR receivers. I've got an RSP1B and also an AirSpy R2 as well, which is what it's on at the minute, but this is more basically to do with the HF side of things on the RSP1B. Everything you see now, the monitor, the PC, is all powered via that 12 volt linear supply. So I've got rid of all the switch modes which generate that much noise. It's unbelievable. It can make it unusable, honestly. So the PC I bought is a little GM Tech micro PC there, which is absolutely amazing. It's about 5 inches square. It's 12 gig of RAM, 256 SSD, all the ports, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi 6, LANs, USB 3.2 I think they are. And yeah, the graphics card in it is just an inbuilt Intel graphics card, so it's no good for gaming or anything like that. But for running SDR, it's absolutely brilliant. And the big plus is it runs off 12 volts. So I've done away with the power supply for that, which was a cheap switch mode power supply. I basically cut the USB-C cord off the power supply and gone straight into the front there of the linear power supply. And then luckily this monitor, because monitors generate quite a bit of interference as well, and I've tried a few, and this one wasn't too bad compared to the rest of them. But I picked this up yesterday from Cash Converters for 35 quid, I think it was. 27 inch, just a HD monitor. But the reason I bought it is, again, it's 12 volt input. Normally nowadays they're all about 19 volts. It's difficult to get a 12 volt. But this one, if anybody's interested, the MSI Pro MP241X, it's ideal for this type of application. And it's 12 volts input, so again I've done away with the cheap switch mode power supply off that, and that goes into the front of there, just on your right hand side in the 6 amp output. It only draws about 2.5 amps maximum in the monitor, and the computer about 2 amps. And as you can see on that scale, I don't know how accurate it is, but it's only doing about 2.5 amps now. And it runs everything perfect. There's no noise, everything's dead quiet, there's no rubbish switch mode noise, and it just makes it night and day, and it's much more enjoyable. So if you can get yourself a 12 volt monitor, a linear power supply, not a switch mode like that one, because that's for me HF radio, but that's alright, to be fair, it's not too bad. But you can get an old linear power supply and run, well, my advice is get one of these mini PCs just for running your SDR software, because they're dead quiet, dead low power. I think it's 6 watts TDP and 12 volts as well, and everything works really, really well. That was about 140 quid for a 3.6 gig Intel N90, I think it is, 256 SSD and 12 gig of RAM. Could have got higher spec, but I didn't need it. Ideal for this sort of stuff. Anyway, if you are suffering from noise from crappy switch mode power supplies, I hope this will give you some idea what you can do and replace it with. And that monitor is dead important, because it's made a massive difference. Because even when I plugged my old monitors into the 710 there as an external screen, they do generate noise. Might only be a bit, but it does. So if you can get something working off 12 volts and power it a different way, you'll be much better. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not going to bore you, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.